Two poems today, both by Paul Farley, whose poems have featured in the 97th and 100th readings in this series. The first is A Tunnel, requested by Mike Goodenough, and the second is Mystery, which currently is probably my favourite of his work. A tunnel has always been an exciting feature of a train ride, an apocryphal interlude when murders are committed and women violated. Of course, open-plan carriages have pretty well put a stop to all that, and modern trains in tunnels are generally less dramatic than the ones that fed on coal. In the early days of mobile phones, conversations on trains tended to be obtrusive and risible acts of exhibitionism. Now that they are so ubiquitous, we have trained ourselves not to be upset as another passenger explains breaks in signal to their distant chum. Mystery is a wonderful evocation of bygone fairgrounds. As I've mentioned before, Farley is a contemporary poet from Liverpool, and, as illustrated by the poems of his I've already read in this enterprise, his work is wide-ranging. A tunnel. A tunnel, unexpected. The carriage lights we didn't notice weren't on prove their point, and a summer's day is cancelled out, its greens and scattered blue forgotten in an instant, that lasts the width of a down level to level, a blink in London to Brighton in 4 minutes that dampens mobiles. Conversations end mid-sentence, before speakers can say, a tunnel. And the train fills with the sound of itself, the rattle of rolling stock amplified, and in the windows flew a tool shed scent, metal on metal, a points flash photograph. And inside all of this, a thought is clattering in a skull, inside the train, inside the tunnel, inside great folds of time. Like a cube of chalk in a puncture repair tin at a roadside, on a summer's day. Like the one we'll re-enter at any moment. Please, at any moment. Voices are waiting at the other end to pick up where we left off. It was a tunnel. The mystery. There's a funfair in the small bones of my ears. It's pitched up in the deep olfactory bulb, in the crosshairs of my eyes. It lights the marrow of my leg bones. With a hoop for every year it turned this park into a diamond district. Each slow, excited stride from ride to shy, beyond the goldfish that would grow a bib of mould in time, beyond the smell of straw and caramel and two-stroke generators. Even the big wheel still turns inside me, though the thing itself is long since sold for scrap, and every bulb blown to an iron grey dust. You must still hang there in the moving night, unaware this blank machinery is doing such dark work, until a slight catch in the throat and shiver passing through, which we call déjà vu. A thought like that can swing one of two ways. Either you feel yourself the very centre of all things, the girls laughing, the cinder toffee, the bulbs like hot rivets holding the dusk around you. Or you can feel the cold all of a sudden, a mouse inside a town hall clock's movement, frozen before the iron strike of the hour. And all at once the fluke, the joke of being alive lies open and exposed. A sheet steel sky shutting the furnace door on Wavertree, the spoke that holds him pointing towards nothing, an axle groan rising above the music. And so he hangs there in the moving night, knowing the big wheel has to set him down. A stop-start through each 5 degrees of arc, that the man who took his money will take his hand like any boatman would. But he stays aboard a while longer, for one more go around, and leaves me standing in an empty park.